Let's talk about this drive for self-reliance that India is on, and Make in India is just one part of this entire endeavor. We have Dr. D.K. Sunil. He's Chairman and Managing Director of the Hindustan Aeronauticals Limited, which is HAL for short. Thank you for coming to our studio, Dr. Sunil, and congratulations on the deal that you've had with the MOD today. Just tell us, in terms of this journey towards indigenization, how significant is what has happened today, because it's taken quite a few years to come to this stage?
I think this is really a red letter day in the annals of the history of India, where a follow-on order of such magnitude is being given to HAL. We had the 83 order, and now this 97 make it 180.
83 was in 21.
In 21, and this is 97 follow-on order of 180. This is Atmanirbharta in action, where the country is putting its faith in homegrown aircraft and fighters of this class. And the Atmanirbharta push of the Honorable PM, this is funding going into the country's ecosystem. HAL is working with a lot of companies in building these aircraft. So it is a very big boost, a very good booster for the industry, that such confidence is being placed in the equipment being designed and manufactured in the country.
Mm-hmm. And yours is a PSU, but it will be helpful to a lot of other private sector enterprises as well, both big and small. And what are the estimates in terms of jobs? I believe very handsome estimates are there as well in terms of employment generation.
Yes, the estimate is about 11,000 jobs over 6 years every year. But there is also the spin-off effect. You see, as more companies come into this ecosystem and become our partners, you'll see that more and more companies will develop capability, and attendant employment will come in. So the 62,000 odd crore that we've got today definitely flows into this ecosystem, into our tier 1, tier 2 suppliers, and it will generate technology, it will generate jobs. So it's a very big boost for the whole ecosystem.
Mm-hmm. And how's the progress in terms of the deliveries of the order that was placed in 2021?
Yeah, we have now built 10 aircraft which are ready. We have tested them with the Cat B engines, and they are all on the flight line. We've received 3 engines from General Electric, and they have promised us that they will give us 12 by the end of this financial year. So we are confident that we'll be able to deliver 12 aircraft by the end of this financial year. The 2 lines in Bangalore, 1 in Nasik, we have already started the production. We also are very happy to report that there is a 4th line effectively in the private sector, okay, where we get the structural parts from our partners in the private sector. So effectively there is a 4th line in the private sector. This gives us that capability to push the production up to 30 in the near future. So this is a very good expansion in capacity, and 30 per annum we will be able to reach in the next 2 years. So this gives us great confidence that we will beat the target set for the deliveries.
Yes, because the Indian Air Force has certain urgent requirements now, because of the fact that our requirements, the estimate for that was about 42 squadrons. And we're going to be pretty soon down after tomorrow, I think. Friday is when these MiG-21s, the last ones, are being decommissioned. So do you feel that these, coupled with the Rafales that we're getting, will keep India in a position where it can thwart enemies in terms of all of their capabilities as well? We're talking about a neighbor which seems to be now talking about a 6th generation aircraft as well.
The Tejas is a very capable aircraft. It's a 4.5 generation aircraft with excellent avionics, an excellent radar, and an EW suite. It's got capable weapons. So these 180 aircraft, as they get into the Air Force, are going to be very potent platforms. And the other important point is we have the capability to upgrade this aircraft by adding new weapons, because the whole software and the design is available to us.
Is that what is happening in terms of the 2021 order and this one? These will be more advanced, more than 60 plus components will be improved and advanced ones?
This will have an indigenous radar, it will have an indigenous EW suite, and we are going to put in a lot more indigenous stuff. So 64% is what is the target, but we aim to do about 70%. So the idea is that as we put in more and more avionics or other equipment which are indigenously designed and developed, you become so much more capable, and the control and the design and the software is with you, and the upgrade becomes so much easier for us as we go forward. We can add weapons, we can add features, and it also becomes a very potent platform for export.
Yes, certainly. And apart from this platform, can we look forward to HAL adding more and more in the coming years to India's defense indigenization journey?
Definitely, we spend a lot of money on indigenization. We've already committed about 1,000 crores for indigenous development of equipment. And going forward, we are spending almost roughly 2,800 to 3,000 crores a year on R&D, because we see that the future is based on our R&D and our homegrown products. So we are pumping in money into R&D. We have almost 17,000 crores of R&D projects in the pipeline, which we are funding, both the government and ourselves. So I think indigenization is an existential requirement rather than something fancy. We have to do it so that in future we have this ability to de-risk ourselves and we can be self-reliant.
And warfare itself, we've seen, has evolved quite a lot, changed a lot from mainly aviation platforms to an addition to a large extent of unmanned drones and others which are automated. How's that part of evolution in terms of indigenization progressing in terms of aerial weapons itself?
Yeah, I think the trend is, as you say, towards unmanned. A large component will be unmanned, but there is also going to be something called MUMT, which is manned unmanned teaming. So you will have a manned aircraft controlling maybe a couple of unmanned aircraft or maybe more, which are all networked. I think that's the future we are heading towards. HAL is working on a UCAV, unmanned UCAV called CATS Warrior. We are working on that. We are also working with DRDO on the UAVs like the Tapas. We are their partners. So I think there are multiple areas on which we are working with different companies to see how we progress into this unmanned domain. And definitely this is a big focus area, and a lot of money and investment will go into that in the future.
And in terms of, again, indigenization overall, beyond defense as well, where we also have the Make in India component, which is essentially about foreign companies coming in with their FDI and setting up plants and then making their products here and then making for the world too. Do you feel that this is something that will then remain the mainstay as far as India's economy is concerned in coming years? Because right now the objectives which were there for the Make in India program, they still have some way to go.
Speaking for HAL, I can say today the attractiveness of our products, whether it's the helicopters or the Tejas, the Prachand that we have, the attack helicopter, or the Dhruv. Since we have design control, software control, when we export it or plan exports to other countries, we can offer them customization to their local requirements. So I think that's a very, I would say that is the USP that we offer to many countries. So exports is something that will definitely happen in the future, and there's a big future there for us as a country.
Sounds great, and let's hope that things proceed from here very, very smoothly, and we have the benefit of the platforms as far as our defenses are concerned very soon. Thank you so much for joining us and talking about it today, and congratulations
Thank
once
you.
more
Thank
on
you
that
for having me.
contract.